action here on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Nurkic. Out to Lillard. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Horford for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
Now here's Nurkic. He's been contributing over 15 a game. For three, here's Lillard.
Damian Lillard
knocks it down from distance.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be Logo Lillard. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's McLemore. Giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. To the inside, Watford.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
He rifled that one in from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Horford for three. Smart outside. Here's Tatum. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. Smart with the defensive effort.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
First team foul.
And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
2 minutes.
That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Now here's Lillard. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to McLemore. Lillard with the ball. He's got 5. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 8.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Assist from
He's got 10.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Lillard.
Damian
And it's Portland with another.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Celtics out in front, up by 1. And the getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Over to the left wing. From deep. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And here's Brown for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Lillard outside. 4-3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
And Pritchard, here we go. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Williams in the post. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The kick out to White. Driving in. Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
2 minutes
Just missed it.
remaining in the first half.
Lillard double
2
team.
minutes.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's his first personal foul.
Timeout called. Portland.
And the 6'6" forward, Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
To the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Johnson. Here he goes. And there it is for him. And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
Horford outside. Here's Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 6 points.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Simons. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Let's go with a three. And he can't get that one. And it's Portland the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
This wasn't a favorable matchup for them last season. Surprisingly, they got swept.
Boston trailing. Back to Tatum. There's the drive. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Horford. From the arc. Simons with a rebound. Left side Hart. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside, Williams. Horford for three. Drains the triple. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Simons. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Hart. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Smart for three. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland leading. Hart from long range. Hits the trifecta. Hart's got 7 points.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Assist goes to
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Grant, And it's hard not to be impressed by the sheer athleticism of Keon Johnson.
Oh, yeah, he uses it fearlessly, B.A. He's not shy about going hard at the inside. You just love to see that kind of tenacity in a young player.
To the middle. Watford. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Plenty of daylight on that job. 9 points in the game.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Pass to Hart. Watford. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Back to Brown. No good from outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. On the take. And the jam by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Down low. Watford. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Hart from long range. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Pass to Williams. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hart. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 23.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Timeout called. Portland.
Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
And the Blazers making a change here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Who wants the t-shirt? Fans, your Celtics dancer.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Right side, Winslow. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Winslow's got his third basket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Brown. Back to Smart. The offensive rebound. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
This guy is so crafty on the drive. Wow. Jason Tatum, with his quickness and his length and the strides he's got, can score at will.
Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 28.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Lillard got a good look. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Substitution.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Josh Hart.
Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out to Horford. And he converts the layup.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
And he makes it.
Damian
Lillard's got 32 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Smart. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Boston.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
First team foul.
And here's Portland. They lead by 11. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
And Williams over to help. Back to Lillard. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
There's Tatum with the three. Rebounded by Nurkic. Lillard up top. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. The three. Here's Eubanks. And a strong finish with two hands.
Assist goes to
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Derek White.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. White on the wing. Horford for three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now here's Nurkic. Pass to Lillard.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Off target from the wing. Boston on offense. To the paint. Here's White, defended by Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Boston again missing. Here's McLemore. Out to Lillard. The three. Horford pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Damian Lillard.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
It's picked off. Pass to Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
His second personal
Yeah,
foul.
defensively, you think Lillard's going to hunt for the three ball, but then he puts it on the floor and just attacks.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Will it go? Offensive rebound, Celtics. Driving inside. To the wing, right side. All sorts of time.
Damian.
And he drops that one in. Lillard's got 44.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a